Hey guys, so I'm down here in the center of the garden doing a little bit of fall garden cleanup. I got some clearance shrubs I need to plant and, going to get some leaves into the compost bin. So I stumbled upon an invasive jumping worm, which I do know I have these. So I wanted to talk to you guys about them so you know whether or not if you have them. So one characteristic is they thrash aggressively when they're disturbed. So we're gonna see if we can get this one to do it. See, there it goes, thrashing and jumping around. And another characteristic is they tend to move like snakes. I don't really like touching these guys, so see, snake-like movements. There's another one. They typically stay in the top layer of the soil, so they're easy to find. Snake-like movement. Crashing around. And another thing, they like to drop their tails sometimes if they feel threatened. Regular earthworms don't do that. And these are invasive because they do strip all the nutrients out of the soil. But one thing about them, they do not survive the winter. Their eggs do, but they don't. Okay, so I have one here in this area I've been clearing. It's not really moving too much, but I do know it is a jumping worm because of the color of the cotellum, which is that little band that you see on the worm. Our normal earthworms that we have here, the cotellum is going to be a little bit raised above the skin, and this one, it isn't. So there you go, snake-like movement. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in this. I've been collecting them so I can show you guys clearly. If you look in this area where I've been finding them, the area that I'm clearing for my new garden room, you can see the soil is kind of like crumbly. That's what they do. They make your soil look like coffee grinds by stripping out all the nutrients. And I've been collecting some in this bucket here, so I'm going to give you guys a closer look and show you a little bit more detail of the characteristics. Okay, so now we're going to get a closer look. I collected all of these jumping worms from the area of the garden over there, where I'm working on creating another garden room. As you can see, I got a lot of shrubs I need to plant. But let's get back to these worms. One thing that you notice is the milky white band on their bodies. They go all the way around their body, and that's called their cotellum. Regular earthworms in this area, their band is reddish brown, and it only goes halfway around their body like a saddle, and it's a little bit raised above their skin. You really want to try to get rid of these guys if they're in your area as much as you can, because they strip away nutrients in the soil and they destroy ecosystems. Some states you're supposed to report them, and they tell you just to collect them and put them in the trash bag and get rid of them. I sometimes do feed them to the frogs in my wildlife pond though. I think that's a good way to get rid of them as well. So just do your research so we can try to get rid of these guys. So thank you for joining me. I got some shrubs I need to plant like I said, so hope I see you guys on the next one. Bye.